Hey, CD. This is Vicky Fulkerson from the New London Day in Connecticut. Do you think Paige has like an extra gear, like when she needs to, like the South Carolina game when she got the 31? Like today, Nika got hurt, and she just kind of like, Kristen and Aaliyah in foul trouble, and she just is like, okay, this is what I have to do, and she just starts taking pull-ups. Do you think she has like that extra gear?
Paige absolutely has another gear, and the more physical the game, and if she thinks she's getting fouled, the gear comes quicker. That next gear comes a lot faster. So, she. When you're a good player, people are going to hold you. I said to our guys, what would you do if you were playing the number 1 seed and you were the 16th seed? And they're a good team. You have to give High Point a lot of credit. They're well coached. They have their style, and they were physical and battled. And I think that was part of it. But yes, Paige has another gear. When she gets to that point, it's tough to stop her.
All right, next up is Daniel.
Hi, CD. This is Daniel Connolly from the UConn blog. Do you have an update on Nika Mule's status?
Nika is still getting looked at by our trainer. She's gonna go back to the hotel, get some treatment, and we'll know more in the morning.
All right, next up is Doug Feinberg.
Hey, CD, good to see you.
Hi, Doug.
Hey, first, is that a Kimberly outfit you're wearing? I should ask.
Actually, I got a text from her about it, so yes.
Okay, I want to make sure. Paige set a UConn record today for her debut points and such, and I know she's had such great numbers at a debut in the NCAA tournament. Just what makes her so special? She said she thought she wasn't shooting enough in the first quarter, and she heard Gino in her ear basically saying, shoot the ball. Was this something that just you thought maybe the first quarter she was getting the nerves out of playing the NCAA tournament for the first time, or she thought, okay, let me start doing some other things on offense first?
Well, I think she likes to feel out the game, and she likes to get her teammates involved. And I thought we needed to start running plays to get her shots, which is what we did. And that helped a lot, at least having her with the ball in her hands a little bit more so that she could make decisions on whether she wanted to shoot the ball or make the pass. But I thought for the first maybe 6 minutes, she may have only had one shot in that whole stretch, and we needed to do a better job getting her some looks. And we did that, and she took advantage. And then, in the second half, it's funny, her pull-up reminds me a lot of Sue Bird. Like when Sue Bird took a pull-up, I thought it was automatic, and she never missed. And I think the same light with Paige. It's just automatic with her pull-up. So when she takes it, I felt pretty confident.
Next question is from Bob Joyce.
Hey, CD, Bob Joyce from the UConn Sports Network. One thing we talked about the pregame was the defensive effort lately. What do you think of the team's defensive effort after not playing for 2 weeks?
I thought we made some mistake. I mean, I don't think the defense was really our issue. It was our offense. We were kind of in a hurry, trying to hurry up and score and maybe win by 40 without, being up by 10. But I thought our defense was good. We made some mistakes. They banked in a couple threes, which is to be. I think every time I've coached, I think we were at Tulsa in the first play of the game, a kid banked in a three, so I kind of knew we were in for it. But overall, I thought our defense was good. We ended up making the adjustments we needed to make. And I thought Evina Westbrook, in my mind, was probably the player of the game for a lot of reasons today. She really, on a defensive standpoint, and when we started to lose our composure a little bit with Nika going out and then some foul trouble, I thought E stepped up, made a big shot, and had some really key defensive stops. So I thought she played a major role in that first half, too.
Do you like the setup at the Alamo Dome? It's a cavernous place. I think the only other cavernous place you played like that maybe was Thompson Bowling in Knoxville. What was it like playing in such a big building?
Yeah, it's weird. I wish our players would have had the experience of playing at the Civic Center because the depth is kind of similar to that. But everybody's playing in the same arena, so it's just something you have to get used to. We were here yesterday for a practice, and we shot the ball pretty well. But, I think it's just something we have to get used to.
Next question is from Alexa. Alexa, please state your full name and affiliation.
Hi, Chris. This is Alexa Phillip here from the Hartford Current. What was it like to be, you've coached in Gina's place before, but to be down Shea, to have it just be really you and Jamel, and then I think I saw Ben also kind of coming up on the bench and helping out maybe after halftime. Just being able to, between the two or three of you, to kind of coach them through this game in such an unusual situation.
Well, you were muffled for a lot of that, but I got the part about how it felt with having Jamel and Ben on the bench. Is that it? Was that the question?
Yeah, that was basically it. Sorry, I'm wearing a mask.
It feels obviously really different not having Gino and Shea here. But we're a program that, hey, next guy's up, and we don't worry about who's not here. We have to worry about who we have, and that goes the same with injuries. We just don't focus on that. So, Jamel and I have worked together a long time prior to her coming back, and I think we have a good rapport, and Ben is, another set of eyes that can be helpful. So, so far so good.
Next question is from Douglas.
Hi, Chris. Doug Bonjour, Hearst Connecticut Media. You talked about your juniors needing to step up in these games. I know you mentioned Avina, but Olivia as well, obviously, with, quite 22 points there. Just you discussed her performance and kind of how composed she was.
Well, I think our juniors have stepped up, and certainly since we've been able to practice, I think they have set the tone in our practices since we've been here. So the last 3 days, they've really done a great job. And I think they have a sense of calmness about them that helps our younger players. I didn't realize, honestly, how many points Liv ended up with. But we had, she and Aaliyah were just too much for High Point. We had a big size advantage, and we were able to take advantage of that. So we were pleased with the inside game. But, we need... and I'm not sure what Gino thought about me putting Kristen in and having her get her third foul in the first half. But, we're going to need her to stay out of foul trouble and knock in some shots. But when she did come back in the second half, I thought she, played well. And so hopefully we can build on this and get ready for Tuesday.
And next up is Mike Anthony. Mike, please be sure and state your affiliation.
I know all these guys.
Hey, CD, Mike Anthony from Hearst. I apologize if you already addressed this. I had some connection issues, but when Nika goes down, a player going down and having to leave her first NCAA tournament game, I know you're busy running the team at the time, but what goes through your mind for the player? And is that also a tough moment for the team to have to kind of rebound from initially, seeing that?
The words that went through my mind, I can't repeat my first thought, but they are a close-knit group, and so having her go down and being in pain, it affects everyone, but at the same time, they're competitors, and so they would, not want to have something not play well in the game because of that. So I think they were aware of it. They felt badly about it. But as soon as they saw her back in the locker room and she was okay, they were good.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to try and go to Yvonne. She's had some technical difficulties, but let's see if she can get through. Yvonne, if you're there, you need to unmute.
What? Oh, okay.
Okay, we're going to go on, move ahead, and go to Charlotte.
Hi, Chris. This is Charlotte Cal from The Athletic. Just to follow up with Gino, were you guys able to talk to him immediately after the game, or do you know if he was watching?
Oh, okay. It's garbled up here in front. I'm sorry. Did I talk to Gino?
Were you
able to, you and the team, able to talk to Gino right after the game?
No, we've not talked to. I mean, I texted with him a little bit, but then we got separated between media and everything else. So we're gonna call him when we get back to the hotel.